grinding. To the city, to the backyard, the yard, to yeah. Rainbow Six. Madison, Battlefield. That was doing what they do. Alright, I want to play Undisputed. Could play 2K. 2K, we want to play 2K. MC. Let's go, baby, let's go. Alright. Shoot. Middleweight? Yeah. Just a brief middleweight. Tyson Fury and Cusco. And the creative players. If I lose, I gotta play one more. If I lose two, I gotta take my ass off now. If I win one, I'm done. Got it? Oh shit, very much. Down, down, down. He on Sting too. What is the camera tag? Jason Chiller.
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, turned pro at the young age of 16 years old, and by the age of 20, became the youngest ever super middleweight champion, and now has titles in 2 different weight classes.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting 2-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
All right, it's hard. You've got to concentrate, preserve that energy, because when the heat's on you and you get hit, that's double heat.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And there's the bell to start round one. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. Jab slightly off target. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. They're giving us a high-tempo show. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been safe. And there's the bell to start round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Well done with that counter shot. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Nice counter. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. The straight right just misses. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. There's the bell for round three. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
with a counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Got him there. It's bombs away. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that straight left. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. And he scores with the counter. Good one. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. There's the bell for round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That jab doesn't score. That's another scoring shot. Oh, what a punch!
Yeah.
You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and
This guy.
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Beautiful counter punch.
Yeah.
Those counter punches have to hurt.
Yeah. Mom. Hello? 911? Yeah.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does... Listen. This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you want to be careful.
A perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter shot. That counter shot lands. Good counter punching. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute.
And there's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that in you. They're the size of an average man.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Catch and shoot. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this.
And he's going to be confident now.
Round 8, and we're off again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Misses with the jab. Good counter punch. That big hook doesn't land.
Oh, shit.
Nice counter punch. Down goes.
Oh,
the
I might have lost. What the fuck that? What angle is? I might have lost. No, okay. I wanted to put a note in my mud. I got shit. Damn. I got stuff.
Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous.
Yeah, man,
you know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Cowboys just got their ass whooped. I think this got one out. Cowboys. Got a win out. 42 and 17 and 1. Yep. The Vikings. Are they in the playoff under the question? Let me see what I got to eat. What I got. We're in the 200s. The 200. Trying to get to the 100. Top man. Oh, 42 and 17, man. Trying to put in work, baby. Oh, y'all. Y'all be easy. Yes, sir. Oh, man, I'm out, baby. Set up some more lines. Test my skills right quick. Tissue skills, yeah. But I can keep them stay sharp. We want 4 in a row, man. Should be 5 in a row. One of my, but they're not. I'll tell you about it. But I did have a loss not count. One dude, I had to shit one in some kind of way. I don't know if he quit glitch or what the fuck he did, but I didn't get a win. Alright, so this is my last loss. We won 4. When I say we, I mean me. Alright, okay? Alright, y'all, this. Hold on, I think Narco online, y'all. I think Narco is online. Yeah, let me go check out his stream. You just need one win to get 100. Let me go check him out. Cowboys show up. Can they score one more touchdown? It's pick. Well, he dropped it. So almost to the pick. Pick-a-roni. Alright, let me turn off this. Get out of this thing, man. Let me check one more thing. See what my people on the box is doing. 2K, college, arc, Hill Towers. Damn, Matt playing Hill Towers, huh? Damn. One of my playing Hill Towers, I would have paid. But go to bed, work, eat. Gears reloaded. Battlefield. Crunchyroll, operators, he playing operators. Damn. I need JoJo, the other dude, to be on operators, man. They're dangerous. Y'all be easy, man. Been gaming all weekend, man. I done lost my mind. Shit I should have been taking care of. But y'all be easy, man. Babymamahero sign out. Deuces. They kick a field goal. What they gonna do for the Cowboys? Is they put them in the game still? Yeah, they could have. Man, missed 2 field goals. Cowboys might have had a chance to win. Can't be like my Buffalo Billions. 4, 5, 6.